name is Melinda. Today is Wednesday, March 6th, 2019. I'm here to speak with you about Mrs. Hill's Comp 2 class. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Normally, to prepare for that class, I bring a notebook, a pen, a highlighter, my little seagull book, and any worksheets that she may have given us to work on. While she gives lectures or talks about things, I always take notes. I write down anything that sounds important to me during the class. I forget a lot of things, so this helps me a lot personally. Anytime she refers to the little seagull for anything, I usually take my yellow highlighter and highlight what seems important to me or important to her so that I'll remember it later. Any worksheets she gives us, we always work on them in class, but if there's anything that I don't finish in class, I usually go into the Native American Center and finish on afterwards. If for some reason I have to miss a day of class, which I've missed once this semester, you can email Mrs. Hill and she will tell you anything that you've missed. She also stays after class a lot. Or you can find her in her office, which is here on the 3rd floor of the Ollie Center at the end of the hall. When you first get off the elevator, there on the right, her office is in that little area there. And she's pretty much always available to speak with students or to give you any extra help that you may need. She's very easy to talk to, very helpful. She really goes above and beyond, I feel like, what is expected of her. She's a great teacher. So don't ever hesitate if you have anything to ask her. You can go to her at any time. And I'll usually leave here at 7 o'clock in the evening, and a lot of times she's still here. So feel free to go to her office or email her or find her in the classroom if there's something that you think you missed or if there's something that you didn't understand in class. She's willing to explain it to you. She also does tutoring in the Native American Center. I'm not sure exactly what her days and times are, but if you want to check in there, we have a list that would be helpful if you need any help with anything in Comp 2. I think she also teaches some other comp classes, but very smart lady. So Tuesday when we met in class, which was March 5th, we chose our topics for our next research paper, which will be due in 1 month. She gave us a worksheet. We chose our top 3 topics, and then she came around and told us which one that she thought we should write about. And then we filled out the back of the paper with questions that we may ask on our paper to write our research paper with. She wants us to start an outline. I think first we're going to do an annotated outline, which, if you don't know what that is, there's an example of it on Blackboard. Log into your Blackboard, go to your freshman comp, start working, class materials, annotated outline example. Click it. It'll come up in a Word. Then you can enable editing, and you can print it off, or you can erase what she's written and write your own. But basically, the questions that you ask that you're going to put on your research paper, like on her number 2 here is what is plagiarism? Then it's don't answer it, but just write down where you're going to get that information. One of her questions, she had found an article on eLibrary, so she put that on her annotated. The textbook, EBSCO host, just when you Google your questions to, sorry. When you Google your questions to put on for your research paper, just wherever you find something that may be interesting or may be helpful, then put it on your annotated outline. And then later when you get ready to start your paper or start your actual outline, then you can look at the annotated and say, oh, here's where I found that information. And you can just go straight to the link, and it helps piece things together a little bit better. So that's what we're working on this week. I think those are due tomorrow, which will be Thursday, March 7th. Also, don't forget, we're not meeting in class tomorrow. We're meeting at the library, which is across the road here, at the end of the road, I guess. So bring your papers, notebooks, whatever you will need for class, and we're going to have a guest speaker over there and talk about our research papers. So see you tomorrow.